Awesome. So this is Jim Shelby live at Streamathon, and I'm excited to have you guys on here. You are, I believe, unless something changes throughout the course of the night, you're the youngest CEO being introduced on Streamathon. So let's first start with how old are you,
I am 11 years old.
and how long have you been a CEO?
I've been a CEO for about 2 years.
Oh wow, congratulations.
Thank
So
you.
mom, you look proud.
Yes, extremely proud.
Well, how did Mr. Fresh come about, and what is it?
Well, my name is Mr. Fresh, and I'm 11-year-old CEO and the founder of Mr. Fresh, with your air freshener and deodorizer company. Our mission is to promote emotional, mental, physical, and financial maturity, as well as self-esteem in boys. What makes Mr. Fresh stand out? I put my heart and soul into my business, and my sense lasts for days. So how my business came about is because I love cars, and I went to a sports car dealership at 10 years old, and I asked my mom. She said, "No, Josh, you can't have a sports car dealership at 10 years old." So then I asked her, "Can I have car air fresheners?" And she said yes. So I worked from one point to the next point to get to a sports car dealership.
Wow. You've rehearsed that. You got that down.
Thank you.
So I love the response because I can tell you're passionate about what you do, and
Yeah.
you're passionate about talking about what you do, and that comes through even computer screen to computer screen in this virtual world that we're living in now. But I want to talk a little bit about um, what the business means to you, and I don't want you to already know the answer. I just want you to share with me what it's been like to start a business and how it makes you feel being the youngest CEO that I know personally. But how do you feel about the business?
Well, I feel very awesome. I love my mom helping me. I just feel like just strong, brave, determined, and I'm just ready to be out there, tell people who I am, and help other people.
Gotcha. Help other people. What does that mean? How do you help others?
Well, help others to be brave and tell them that if I can do it, so can you, and the sky's not the limit, it's only the view. So I'm telling them that if I can start a business, so can you.
Awesome. One of the things that I think is so neat about the Streamathon, and it really happened organically, is you guys are coming on here because you've been impacted
Yeah.
by the crisis that is happening. So what has been the impact? How is business here in April, or is there any business in April?
Well, it's put everything on hold and all my business has stopped. I'm still creating air fresheners, but I need people to start buying and buying my air fresheners and products, and it's put everything on hold. Like I can't go to any vendors events, I can't help other people to start a business, and I can't go to any speaking events.
Wow. Okay. So can I get raw and real with both of you guys for just a minute?
Yeah.
Yes,
So is this Joshua, I know this is your primary business, but mom, is this your primary business right now?
yes, it is. A couple of years ago, I actually put everything on hold just for Joshua. And again, when you think about what fresh means, it's actually an acronym for something. It has a deeper meaning. Fresh actually stands for faith to rescue every son from hurt. And it was a couple of years ago when Joshua was struggling with some experiences in his life. And so he needed me, and he really needed to basically build his self-esteem and his confidence. So during that point, because I know he needed me, I had to put everything on hold and basically come to my son because I needed to help him. And in that process, Mr. Fresh was birthed, and it grew. It grew from like nothing to everything, but it grew out of the pain that he had experienced. So I basically put everything on hold from what I was working with, and this was actually my full-time job working with him.
Wow. That's really cool, guys. Um, I want to share something else that is really neat. Even though you guys are in the midst of this struggle, and there's some programs out there and some other things, but we're trying to raise money for all of the small businesses. And you, in the midst of your struggle, said, "I want to help."
Yes.
And you have actually donated some products for the silent auction. So I encourage everybody to go to the silent auction portion of this and bid on an item for bid on the Mr. Fresh items. but you also have some products for sale on our site, which is great because for the first time ever, I believe your products are available at a 100% tax deduction. So check with your accountant. I'm not giving any legal or financial advice.
Okay.
But people can go on and they can make a donation to get your product. They can earmark money directly for you and your business, which is great. But you're also raising money for the collective, for all of the St. Louis small businesses that are impacted. So my hats off to you guys for what you're doing. Let me ask one final question in the little bit of time that we have left. What's going to happen if you don't get some help? What happens in your life?
It's going to be devastating. If I don't get help, basically the business will go under. We're looking for help from every avenue, but the business can't thrive if I don't have the finances needed to make sure that we can produce the products. And also our household basically would go under. It was just so much that was tied into it because I poured everything into him. And the fact, like I said, within the 2 years from us getting from nothing all the way to Good Morning America, I poured my heart and soul into this business for him. And it's not just for him, it was a community-based business. So we need the help to make sure he can still be that community kid they know that he is.
Wow. Joshua, what does it mean to you that your mom has been such a big part of this and such a support system for you?
Well, it means a lot to me. It means that my mom is helping me. She's working for me. She's helping my whole business. She's like the best mom that she can ever be. Me and her both work together because teamwork makes the dream work.
As we're the dynamic duo, Mama Fresh and Mr. Fresh.
That's fantastic, guys. Well, congratulations on the success that you've had so far. We're looking forward to helping you raise some money here today and tonight through the Streamathon. And then after this, I want to let you know we're going to continue the support of Mr. Fresh. I want to see what we can do to keep this going. The Streamathon will continue well beyond the end of the actual event. So people will be able to go in and support you and help you. And I want them to do that. Joshua, we need more kids like you telling the great story. Mom, Shay, great job. You've done a wonderful job with him, and I'm proud that you guys chose to be on Streamathon. Thanks for your sacrifice, for your contribution. And everybody out there, you've got to go buy some Mr. Fresh products. How much are the bottles, Joshua?
$7 a bottle.
How much are all the bottles?
All the bottles all together, 7 bottles, $42.
All right. So can we get some people to go buy $42 worth of bottles for Joshua, for Mr. Fresh, support this incredible St. Louis family, this St. Louis business. And thank you guys for tuning in. Streamathon continues right now. Thanks, guys. Thanks for being on.
And my website is www.befreshnow.com.
Say it one more time.
My website is www.befreshnow.com.
Perfect. Thanks, guys. Streamathon continues now.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Good job, guys. Let me make sure this all recorded. It's populating right now.